Hey guys, welcome back to a new episode of Gunpla TV. This is episode number 282, and once again, I am your host, Todd, and I am joined by...
Lindsay!
Lindsay, welcome back everybody. We have a new week, new Gundam to talk about. Speaking of new Gundam, stuff that just came in.
Yes.
We have...
this big one in the middle.
Master Grade. So the Jegan has just come in, so I think a lot of people have been looking forward to this. The first of the new Jegans to come in, so who knows how many versions that they'll release of this that we'll never be able to exclusives,
yeah.
But at least we get one version as a regular release. Isn't that good enough?
Yeah, and again, I love the box art.
Right.
Always very nicely weathered looking kits.
You know, I was kind of surprised that it came
illustrations.
Right. Well, speaking of that, I was kind of surprised that this one came in a larger box.
Yeah.
Like usually we get like the GMs and those, and they come in like that smaller.
The compact size is a
more
little
compact
thicker.
Box that this one is, but this one is a nice big wide thin box. So that was interesting.
Yeah, you know, I always say this, but I really love the box illustrations. I wonder if anyone like cuts these out and makes like
giant
posters, yeah.
You know, that would be good. I always wish like Bandai would kind of just release some of these images like just as regular posters. You know, they would probably sell quite well.
I think so.
I don't know why they don't. I mean, that's
at least
free
of
money.
the more popular kits.
Yeah, that would be great. I would love to buy some of these, but
I'd also love to hang them on the wall here.
Yeah, that would be great too. We need some new posters going up.
Yeah.
It seems like it's been a while since we've gotten a new poster to go up in the back.
We need to go hunt around for some, huh?
Well, as soon as they send them to us, then we can put them up.
Yeah.
And in other topics, we have new Gundam that was built to talk about as well. SD Gundam this time.
The new cross silhouette frame.
So this is a new line of SD kits. So let's have a closer look at them, shall we?
Yep. Let's do it.
All right, so it's time for another new series of Gundam kits. And this time we have, it's an SD series, and they're calling this the Gundam Cross Silhouette Series, CS they have it. So usually SD kits, I'm always kind of like, it's an SD kit. And usually, actually, you guys probably have noticed, like if there's an SD kit that's released, we kind of tend to skip over the SD kit release unless there's a new series.
I mean, it just depends, you know, on what else is coming out at the time too. If there's a bigger kit like an MG or an RG, we're obviously going to do that instead. It's a little more exciting. But this is a brand new series. A
brand new series to talk about here. And let's start right away with what is different. So they're calling this the Cross Silhouette. And the first thing that you're going to notice that is different from this series than from previous series is now we actually have internal frames for these Gunplas. And you can see one of them is taller than the other. So the one that is taller actually, and they note it here on the chest there, you can see it says CS. So this is the Cross Silhouette frame. And then over here, that's going to be quite hard to see. I think that, do they have that one just saying SD? Or BB, I think it says BB on the chest.
Oh, you're right.
I think it says BB here, but it should say SD.
Right there.
It's a bit hard to see there, though, isn't it? Because of how they have that digital numbers. It's a lot easier to see the CS. And so what is different between these two frames is, you'll notice here, if we can get back into focus there. There we go. All right, so the Cross Silhouette frame is going to have more joints, and it's actually going to be able to flex stuff like its arms.
So basically, it's fully posable. Posable at the knees, the feet, the elbows.
Here you're just going to have his knees not like really... I mean, so this is kind of what you're usually used to with like SD kits. They just don't really like... There's not much real like posability or movement to the SD kits. And that's just how it always has been. But now with Cross Silhouette, you have a lot more posability options. Well, as long as like the kit itself can kind of accept it. Like with the Nightingale, as you can see, they're floating in the back or turning around. Of course, it's like such a big mobile suit, it's probably not going to have a whole lot of movement, I would imagine.
Right, not a whole lot of posability.
Not a whole lot of posability. Now, the GM helmet that I had on both of these frames, this actually comes with if you can buy the frame separate, you can buy the cross silhouette frame separate, and it also comes, the cross silhouette frame comes included with that RX-78 dual kind of kit that comes with the SD frame and the cross silhouette frame. So if you want to get this helmet, you'll need to buy one of those two in order to get that helmet.
Yeah, now I've got him lined up here with the kit that he's in, right? And then this one would be the cross silhouette equipped.
Yeah, so here we have the SD frame version and the cross silhouette frame version. There you go. You can get a better look at that. All right, so now that we are looking at the RX-78, look at that. That's pretty good movement, isn't it?
Right. So you can see the frame inside. And we've mentioned before that the frame comes in 2 colors right now. Right. So this is the light color, which is going to be used with your typical good guy Gundam. And then we have the dark gray one, which
that will be released later this month.
Kits.
Or the Nightingale.
Yeah, or the Nightingale.
So the Nightingale, because we don't have a cross silhouette dark frame released yet. So this one comes with the SD frame. So that's all that's included right now with the Nightingale. All right, but also speaking of the RX-78, since we have this guy out here, I wanted to kind of mention one other thing that I'm really, really enjoying about these cross silhouette kits that I haven't enjoyed so much about previous SD kits is a lot of these parts come molded in colors. Now we see this a lot on like HG kits and RG kits, and of course all the other better kits, but usually SD kits, they tend to be quite sticker heavy.
Yeah.
So every time you had like the vents and these yellow parts, that would always just be a sticker. But now with this cross silhouette, these are actually molded in color, and there wasn't actually a whole lot of stickers to apply on this kit. Of course, the eyes, and there's a trick feature about the eyes on this RX-78 that I'll talk about later, and the little part here for the, what do you call it, like a belt buckle type thing, and the star for the shield, those were stickers. But other than that, well, the scope for the gun too. But like the gray parts here in the helmet, that's actually parts molded in color. So they did a really good job about molding parts in color on these kits. Now for the helmet, one thing I wanted to show, or for the face I should say, you'll notice here there's 2 different styles that you can have equipped for the face. And actually you can do them both at the same time. What happens is you can pop off the head, and on the back side you could do the stickers for this one, but then you can rotate it around and you would be able to use this eye. Cool. So you don't have to like choose
between them.
Which one. You're just able to stick the sticker on one side and have these eyes that are molded in color on one side. And that is a really cool feature, I think. The same goes for the Crossbone Gundam. So I also went ahead and built the Crossbone Gundam. He is just equipped with his standard SD frame. Now he did have kind of a little bit more stickers, but that can kind of be excusable because you can't really expect them to give this part molded in color for an SD kit, or these little tiny dots. Actually, those guns there, the Gatling guns in the chest, those are actually molded in color, but like the shoulder color here and on the legs, those are actually...
Well, let's take a close look at the star of the show here.
All right,
the big guy.
Yes, the Nightingale. So he's really cool because this guy is like a giant SD kit. Doesn't that look really cool?
It does. He's just so big. So look at his little feet.
Yeah, he's got those little feet. And these parts here are the stickers, but on the what do you call it?
The skirt.
The skirt here, these parts are actually molded in color. But stickers aren't actually really bad for this guy. They're quite well. In the mono eye, of course, he's got the mono eye, and that actually comes with a clear eye that you can rotate around like usual, of course.
Yeah,
and
David popped this up for me before so I could see that the mono eye is actually like a dome shape.
Yeah, that's usually how they...
But like it was a clear dome, and I was figuring it would be a sticker, and I was surprised.
No stickers at all. And these can be removed. What were they called? I'm just having
the funnel.
The funnels, that's the word I was looking for. So yeah, the funnels can be removed if you want to play around with them, or maybe kind of work in some wires or special effect parts to make it look like they've been shooting around and whatnot. But yeah, the Nightingale is really cool. I really love the Nightingale. He's a nice big mobile suit, and he looks even cooler.
So will you get the gray frame and put him in the cross silhouette frame, or are you going to keep him in SD
You know, I have seen image on the internet of him in the cross silhouette frame, but I think I kind of prefer the look of the SD frame because I'm not really
this situation.
Right, I'm not really with the Nightingale. I'm not really looking to do like a lot of posability because that's like a giant mobile. So I just want to build it and have him sitting on my shelf. All right. So one other thing I wanted to bring in here, just so you guys can really take a look at the difference here, is back when Sid was here, I built the X Standard SD kit. So this was a new 2 years ago. This came out. So you guys can really kind of check out the difference between these two kits. So right away you'll notice that the cross silhouette is actually larger in the BB form than the cross silhouette.
Yeah, he is just a little bit.
The gun is quite better as well because the gun on this cross silhouette is just like really two-dimensional, quite flat. Not a whole lot of details to it. And a lot of stickers, all the Chester stickers.
These parts are stickers too.
Stickers. And one thing, you get no colors here at all on the side of the head. This is another giant sticker here going on, another sticker in the back. More stickers for the shield, of course. And the one thing that kind of really drove me crazy with this series was like the huge gaps that they would have on some of these parts. So yeah, I gotta say I'm really quite satisfied with the cross silhouette line, and because of that, it's possible that I'm going to have these cross silhouette kits on the show more than I would do with the previous SD releases. So if they keep making them, we'll keep taking a look at them. Hopefully you guys will enjoy seeing these kits.
Yeah, and these are in stock now, right? So
they are indeed. These are all in stock, and we have more. I believe I think the Zaku was going to be released this month, so kind of looking forward to building the Zaku just so I can see what that guy
line
looks.
Them all up.
Right, yeah. Line them all up. I like the Zaku as well, and the frame too. It's kind of like real grade for SD in a way because it has the frame.
Right.
But hopefully, I mean, really, I would be happy if they just kept all the SD kits as cross silhouette releases from now on. That would make me happy because these are quite good kits. Okay.
All right.
So I think that about wraps it up for the cross silhouette line.
Thank you, Todd, for that lovely review. I think it's easy to say that my favorite is the Nightingale.
I think so.
It's just so big and bulky. I mean, he stands out so much from the other kits. Look at those shoulders.
I mean, that's one of the things I just love about Nightingale too, because I have like the RE100 kit of the Nightingale, and it's just such a huge kit.
Yeah. Like, Todd's always saying, he likes bulky kits, and this is almost overdoing it because he's so small, but his shoulders are so big. How does he walk through doors? You don't even know.
He has to go sideways.
I'm thinking of like the SD Gundam, the animated series, like the CG series they had like way back, and I'm just like, if they animated this guy, how does he
maybe he can fold them back when he walks.
But anyways, it's really impressive, and I'm glad you put on the stickers for us too.
Yeah, well, gosh, these are actually stickers, not dry transfer decals.
Yeah.
So no problem there. All right, so let's get to the comments, shall we?
All right. Our first comment comes from Galio Zabi, who said, "So I assume Bandai have aborted their SDX standard line?"
I hope so.
You don't like them?
Well, I mean, I just showed you in the close-up the look at the X standard for the RX-78. So, I mean, what X standard, just like it's a new series itself, actually, and it came out when Sid was here, and that was like 2 years ago or so, 2016. So it's actually a rather new line, but just compared to the cross silhouette Gundam kits, they're not as great because cross silhouette you have like the actual internal frame, and the parts are like you get more parts molded in color. At least what we've seen so far from this new series. But X Standard was like they're smaller, they felt quite a bit cheaper, and they had more empty spaces in it. So I would prefer they actually just abandon the X Standard and just keep everything as cross silhouette from now on.
I mean, it kind of seems like that's the direction they're going, because
I can hope
why
so.
would they do both at once?
Right, and there was X Standard also was kind of weird because they released it, but then like they went discontinued. And for Gundam kits, that's kind of rare for like Bandai to release a series and then they just kind of go discontinued. We still have some on the site because we ordered quite a few of them when they came in originally, but like Bandai doesn't make them anymore.
Huh, that's interesting.
So I don't know what the deal was with that X Standard. Was this just something they tried to do for overseas market and Japan just kind of got some on the side after that? I don't know. It was a mystery to me. But with cross silhouette, we don't need the X Standard anymore.
Yeah. Very true. All right, next question is II_R_FTW, which I think means for the win.
Yeah.
Instead of Warcraft, do StarCraft.
Aha.
That would fit Bandai better, or even Overwatch if they like the money.
Right. Well, we do have actually Overwatch figures from from Bandai.
We have Nendroids.
We have the Nendroids, but nothing from Bandai. You know, that would be great. And actually, I actually haven't played any of this Overwatch game myself, but I saw recently in the news they released like a really, really cool looking new Overwatch character. It's like a hamster in like a wrecking ball, I think it is, and like it's like a mechanized mobile suit with like little hamster piloting, and it looks like a ball Gundam kind of with legs. So I was like, that looks awesome. I would really love a model kit of that.
Maybe you should try it out now, like the game, I mean.
Now that there's a character I want to play?
Yes.
Maybe.
But, anyways, we have the Nendroid. We also got some Figma as well.
Right.
But I love all of the character designs. So.
Right, and StarCraft does have a number of great ships and armors and that kind of stuff. So that would be a great thing to do if somebody could get the license and make those kits.
Yeah, you know, Anna and I were talking, it'd be cool to see some Cowboy Bebop kits as well. Bandai did
those like back long
very,
time
very
ago.
Old. It required glue, so it wasn't that great. But anyways, next question. I don't want to ramble too much. So, Stellarium Celestia says, episode 300, Gunpla Dance Party?
Yeah, I think we should bring Anna back. Maybe we can get Anna back on the camera. Anna and Lindsay can go at it.
No, I think they meant they want the Gunpla to dance.
Oh, Gunpla.
I'm sorry. Well, maybe have David work his magic, his camera magic. We'll have to see.
Okay.
Brainstorm. But no, I'm not going to dance. I'm sorry.
Oh, darn it. Gunpla TV dance competition.
I would lose. All right.
I'm sure David might win, I wonder.
You know, maybe.
Oh. Okay. Deep thoughts.
All right. Well, anyways, let's move on.
I think we have a giveaway to do, another 2,000 yen giveaway, because I'm sure that's what everybody is tuning in for here.
Todd put the paper underneath this big Gundam box, and we're
our
going to knock him over.
2,000 yen. That's okay. Don't you just be like one of those tablecloths where you just go, just pull it out nice and quick. There we go. All right. So 2,000 yen, HobbyLink Japan store credit giveaway. All right. And so this week the random number generator has chosen comment number 40.
All right.
This is a name I've seen before as well. Zero Convoy. Congratulations to Zero Convoy. Your comment is, I'm glad you like Hinamatsuri.
Yeah, Hinamatsuri was one of the best anime last season. Sorry.
Golden Kamui. Kamui,
yeah.
Kamui. And Sao.
Sword Art Online. Gun Gale Online.
Yeah, that. I really enjoyed those shows last season. Also, I would love to have an HG Tallgeese. That would be so fun to have. So
maybe you can buy it with your...
Well, there is no HG Tallgeese. That was the RG Tallgeese. That's what we were talking about last week. We wish they'd make an HG Tallgeese because that would be great for customization.
I forgot.
Don't
so
worry.
Sorry. But you know what... Maybe there's no HG one, but maybe you can use some of this and get an RG.
You can buy the RG instead, or maybe some Sword Art Online something or other. I think we have something from.
We have plenty of Sword Art Online alternative Gun Gale Online stuff. I haven't seen much from Hinamatsuri, but we do have Golden Kamui stuff as well.
Okay.
Anyways, go check it all out.
All
We've
right.
always got new anime products going up from the latest series.
Sounds fabulous.
And if you too would like to win some HLJ store credit to purchase some of these lovely items, what do you have to do?
All you need to do is go to hobbylink.tv and find episode number 282 and post a comment.
Yep. But we love to hear from you on YouTube as well. So if you'd like, we read all the comments. So either post your comment on YouTube, post it on HobbyLink TV. We'll definitely read it. But if you want to enter to win, you have to do it on the hobbylink.tv channel.
That is right.
Yes.
Okay.
And not just HobbyLink TV, you can also check us out on our other social media channels, Tumblr, Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, and links to all of those are on hlj.com, right at the top of the page.
Sounds great. All right, so I think that about does it for this week. I need to take this home and get cracking on it, don't I?
You know what?
Uh-oh.
We also started Pinterest.
Oh!
We don't have a link for it yet, but you can go find us there if you want
Pinterest, okay. What are we? I don't know what we're pinning for there.
You mean what we're pining for?
Pining for, there we go.
I look forward to seeing your newest master grade build.
Right, my newest master grade masterpiece.
They will go up on your shelf waiting to get extra decals and paint after retirement.
Right.
Right?
Who knows?
I've also been told by social media to remind you to finish Godzillus the Ogre.
Oh, okay. Somebody out there.
I think I reminded you last week too.
Yes, all right. So somebody out there still remembers. That's a big box.
It is.
I really need to get that.
Anyways,
get that going.
We will see you next week.
All right, everybody. Have a great week.